before we go on a more positive note, this is the show that I told you I wanted to talk about,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you heard about it. So it's called Lupin. Lupin.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear about it?
The French
Arnaz
French
off the
series.
story. Arnaz Lupin. Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it,
I'm on
but
episode 3, and I'm gonna watch one episode at least before I go to sleep. It is freaking cool.
yeah,
It's so well. I mean,
it's
we
a
talked
heist
about. I
movie.
really like. Yes, it's a heist movie, and I love
Yeah,
heist movies. So I like Ocean's 11. I think it's got that cool vibe. Well, it's takes place in Paris. I love
yes,
Paris.
yeah,
I love heist movies.
yeah.
It's a heist series, and it's just got so
And
apparently
it's
the
like a
lead
and it's like a
actor.
recruiting heist movie too, because they need to get the right guy. There's only one guy who can do it, right?
It kind of reminds me of oh god, it's my favorite revenge movie. It kind of reminds me of the Count of Monte Cristo, kind of, kind of
A revenge movie.
meets like a yeah like a revenge movie, and like he'll do whatever it takes to avenge his avenge his father,
Yeah,
avenge
yeah.
the reason why he needs revenge. Um, it's just very cool, and apparently the lead actor, he's an award-winning actor, and he Omar Sy, I believe is his name. He is also the creative director, so I think he's kind of in charge of the look.
Hmm.
It's just so cool. It just
Okay.
oozes cool, and he's just like he figures out how to get out of everything. And as soon as you're watching it, you're like, oh, okay, how is he gonna get out of this without a ex machina kind of kind of thing where the writers kind of work their way into a corner, and then it just so happens that the he's stuck in jail and the walls blow up, like something
Right, right, right.
stupid.
Yep.
But they come up with a pretty creative way to do it. I'm impressed. I'm hyped.
Okay, okay. Let me ask you this:
Yeah,
what
but
made you decide to watch that? Besides it being a heist movie, like, did you not notice that it was like French and dubbed? Do you watch it with the
oh yeah,
subtitles?
no. Oh yeah, and that's actually I texted my mom this morning and I told her that I watched 2 episodes last night, and I said, "Oh, you have to watch it, but it's defaulted to English dub." I
Yeah,
was like, "You have to take that off immediately.
yeah,
Put it
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
French, and read the subtitles because the dubbing is so terrible. It totally takes you out of it."
Because is it that's
Um,
I mean that's a it's I don't, it's not a classic tale, or it is a classic French
it's a
tale.
classic
It's
tale. It was
about the
written,
gentleman
so
thief,
the
right? Am I getting
A
that right?
Gentleman Thief. Yep, A Gentleman Thief. Apparently, the first book came out in 1904, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
And I don't want to ruin it for
Okay.
anybody,
Yeah.
but apparently, like he essentially like models himself over the thinking
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the books, and
So
it's
so
crazy entertaining.
you've you're gonna give this as much of a rating or as much as you want to watch this as you did Queen's Gambit, because I remember like we were talking about how there are some series where you're
Uh,
just like, and Queen's Gambit was the first one. You're like, I gotta watch the next one.
in all honesty, Queen's Gambit was even more though. So far, I could not turn off the TV pretty much
Mm.
when I watched Queen's Gambit. This one I watched. Well, I also had to wake up early this morning, but um, I mean, granted, I'm only in the third episode too.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get more. I'll get further sucked in. And so far, Queen's Gambit's pretty high in my book, and then this is pretty good so far though.
Yeah.
Please watch it, or at least start. I want to get your feedback.
I will.
I
I will actually. Yeah, it's in my to watch list. So
Oh, I did. So okay. So the reason why I watched it, you asked me, it's nothing super exciting, but it came up on my YouTube feed. It
Hmm.
was in my feed, and it was like new shows. I can't remember if it was made by Net. Oh, it wasn't the trailer. It was I think someone had done a review or something about the trailer where they were saying it was one of the first or the first French show to debut on Netflix as the in the
That's another thing too. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like,
yeah
I haven't seen a lot of French on Netflix.
yeah hmm
All over
yeah
Amazon,
yeah
but
yeah, and it was great. As soon as and then I watched the trailer, and I was like, okay, Paris, a cool heist guy that has to make friends with some not so, you know, not so great people, but got to figure it. Yeah, it was
Hmm.
good show so far. So
Okay. With it,
I'll
with every breath,
continue
you
tonight.
you reveal some more of the story, Lance. You
Yeah.
really want to talk about it, so I'll watch it.
So spoiler alert. Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably
I'll watch
finish
it.
it.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
I'll finish it by this weekend, and then you tell me when you're done, and then we'll discuss.
Deal, man.